Hello, friends. Hello. All of my quarantining fam. What's up? Welcome to another YouTube. I am excited today. I'm excited about this one. I'm so excited that I actually wrote this one out a little bit. I don't usually do that. I actually have a habit of just winging it. That's probably not the best, but that's how excited I am to share this with you because I wanted to get it right today. Because I have a thought. Okay. You've seen the title of the video. I have a thought today. I have a thought that I feel, that I want to share with you. I really want to share with you. Now, this thought is going to be a seed. A seed. Think of a seed, right? Like you want to plant a tomato, you got a seed. And this seed, I'm just going to give to you. Here you go. Seed for you. You're welcome. At the end of this video, you get to decide what you want to do with that seed. Now, normally I consider myself someone who just plants seeds and then you can decide to water it or not. And I'm actually not gonna even go that route today. I'm just gonna hand you the seed. Hold it in your hand. And at the end of the video, you can drop it on the floor and kick it. You can throw it off the deck, right? You can cook it. I don't know. You can flush it down the toilet. That's an option. Or you could plant it and then leave it for later, maybe. Or you could plant it and you could water it and you could feed it and watch it grow. It's totally up to you, okay? I'm also gonna preface this video with the fact that this video is going to trigger your ego. This video is going to challenge you. What I have to say today, you might not like. And if that is something you don't wanna be a part of, please. I hold no judgment to any of you. I love all of you. Please feel free to exit now. I'm okay with that. I will love you all the same. Promise, okay? Now let's get into it. Enough of me rambling. Why am I making this video? I have come across a lot of different opinions and thoughts and perceptions lately about this concept. And the concept is, what should we be doing with our time right now? What should we be doing? Well, what do you think, right? I know you have an answer. What do you think we should be doing with our time right now? Now don't type it in the comments yet, just have it in your mind. I came across this meme that the guy said, if you don't come out of this with a new skill, a new hobby, a new business, you didn't lack time, you lacked self-discipline. Okay, one man's opinion. And then I saw the counter post, which had that post, crossed out the bottom, and basically said, no, it's not that you lack time, it's that this is actually a time for healing and self work and handling it in the best way that you can, okay? Basically saying the guy was wrong. And then I came across this article that was involving a psychologist, and the psychologist was also saying that this guy was completely wrong. And that that doesn't make any sense. Why would you think that way? Like, that's not right. And the language was quite provocative. I was quite astonished at it. And then I saw, last example, I saw a post on the news, and I'm paraphrasing this one, but it said something along the lines of the CFL is considering canceling or suspending the season, and this will be a huge financial hit. Now that one triggered me right out of the gate because I was like, well, I don't think it's about the money, folks. CFL folks. I think it's about the safety of people. So I laughed to myself and I'm like, well, that was a little conceited. Put that away and come back to it later. So here's where the conversations I've had with other people now about this and my own thoughts come in and why I wrote it out. Here is my first initial response. None of you are right about how we should be handling this time. I also want to counter that and say that none of you are wrong in how you think we should be spending this time. There is no one specific fact or guideline or you can't even say educational material. There is nothing out there that says handle this way, and that's the right way. That doesn't exist. Okay. Now that should nip a lot of the talk right now in the bud, but it's not. So let's continue on. Reintroducing this fact that there's over 7 billion people in this world, okay? Each unique human being of that 7 billion and however many, has different upbringing, which means they have a different family style, which means their family raised them differently, which means their grandparents raised them differently, which means their grandparents raised them differently, and so on and so forth down their lineage. This creates different characteristics, different morals, different values, different beliefs, different perspectives, different opinions, different thoughts, different minds, combined with a unique genetic makeup of each and every single one of them. So different body types, different genders, different everything. Okay, over 7 billion people in the world, all different. So naturally, we're all gonna have disagreements. That should also nip it in the butt, but it's not. So let's continue. Within all of these people, the 7 billion, we start to create commonalities. We start to believe things that other people are saying. And this belief for ourselves comes from a meaning that we have been given or we've created, which is attached to an emotion. And that emotion comes to the surface and we're like, ooh, that's a nice and shiny statement. I like that. So when that guy posted saying, if you don't come out of this with a skill or a new business, you didn't like time, you like self-discipline, some people will be like, ooh, shit, that hit good. I am building. Let me tell you, I'm doing it. Yes. Right? And then the people who countered that said this is a time for looking within yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror and doing some self-healing. There was a lot of other people who had the common mind frame towards that and were like, ooh, yes, that got me. I am doing that. Okay? With anything that we ever do, ever go through, ever are a part of, there will be a polarity. One side or the other. There will be a spectrum. Spectrum's already there. It's whether you like to see it or not. Good, bad. Win, lose. You could even create your own. Productivity, procrastination, right? And where you choose to be on that is totally up to you. But it's going to be there. The polarity will always be there. So again, that should nip in the butt, but it doesn't. So here are some statements that I've heard as to what we should be doing with our time. We should be using this time to self-heal and look in the mirror and heal childhood traumas. That was a couple in one, but we're just going to use it. Another one is there is no answer because someone ate a bat and they got sick and that's why we're here. Okay. Other people could say that the government did this. They planned this. They released a drug into the world to naturally select. Okay. Conspiracy theory, a little aggressive, but hey, I'm not judging. That's real. That's real. Okay. Other people are saying that this is a time to grow your business, be productive, learn a new skill. Right. There's a bunch more. There's so many more. Okay. Now within all of these, I'm going to ask you right now. Are any of them right? Are any of them right? It's a simple yes or no. And maybe you said no only because you have your own. Okay? That's okay too. And my question is then, are any of them wrong? Now I'm going to guess you said yes to both answers because you have a meaning for yourself of what this is, and you have also the understanding that the other ones are probably wrong. Okay, got it. Beautiful. Let me reintroduce the concept of freedom of speech. We all have it. We're all given to it as soon as we're born, okay? So this is a time where freedom of speech is really coming through because of the access to social media. It is loud, which means a lot of different thoughts, a lot of different opinions. Again, over 7 billion people. Within all of this, people are being productive. And what I want to say to all of this is if you want to be productive. Do all of the things. Power to you. If you want to watch Netflix, have some snacks, have a beer or wine later, do it. Binge watch the hell out of that show. If you want to go for runs and work out all day and focus on your meal prep, do it. If you want to build a business, do it. If you want to look in the mirror and heal yourself, do it. Frickin' do it. Power frickin' to you. If you want to do nothing, do nothing. Power to you. Frickin' do nothing. But I do believe there is one thing that is wrong about all of this. And that is this idea that we feel it necessary to hate with our judgment towards the people that don't agree with us on this concept. Again, none of you are right and none of you are wrong. And, I mean, maybe to backtrack, you are right, but only to you. Fully and truly, you are right to yourself. Now, I do also believe that if your version of right is harming people, I don't agree. Right? I don't agree. If it's physically harming people or mentally harming people because of the way that you're approaching it, I don't agree. But what I do agree with is that all of you are right in your own way. And all of you are also wrong in your own way, because there is no one specific answer. There is just your answer. I have had every single one of those days. I've done nothing for a day. I've watched Netflix for a day. I've worked out, maybe not for the whole day, but I've walked almost for a whole day outside because I don't want to be at home. I have had super productive days. I have had half and half, right? I've had it all. So I don't even know what my answer is. But that is almost helping me because there isn't one. There isn't one. Here's the seed. This is the seed. Here you go. There it is. Right? You don't have to think the same as other people. This is literally just what is giving the most meaning to yourself. That is all that you can do. Is just find the one thing or the two things or the crazy amount of things that you find that give meaning to yourself. That's all. And please, at the end of the day, please, I'm begging you, please, just be kind. Just be kind. Be kind, be loving, be open. Be open. Don't close a box. Be open to what people have to say, because maybe they can teach you something. Actually, that's a fact. They can teach you something because they are not you, which means they have a different set of knowledge that you don't have. Okay? That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. That's how I feel. And I hope that helped in some way, shape, or form. And if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Okay with that. If you liked it, hit the like button, maybe share it. I don't know, whatever you want to do with it. But I hope that I created a different space for you. A whole different space for you that maybe you weren't in before. And again, the door is open, right? The door opened as soon as you started watching this video. You want to walk through and see what's different? Please do. If you want to flush the seed down the toilet, flush that bad boy away. Regardless, I don't hold judgment towards you. I love you so much. And I am here for you, to challenge you, to help open your mind, to help transform all of it. I'm here for all of it. Both polarities, the good, the bad, the bright, the dark, all of it. Okay? I love you. As always, sending you light, sending you love. And if you want to start the conversation with me about this, please do. Preferably not in the comments. DM me, PM me. Find my Instagram at Coach Kyle Rushton, and let's talk. But like I said, I'm here for you, always. Light and love. Take care.